I'm NASA astronaut Michael Barrett, and you're watching Mission X Ask the Astronaut. And this week's topic is to be an astronaut. What does it take? So our friends Federico and Emmanuel from Italy asked, where does your passion come from to be an astronaut, to fly in space? And that's a great question. It's not a simple answer, but I think most of the people I know would love to fly in space if given the chance, and like everyone else, I never thought that I would have that chance. But in my road to becoming an astronaut, I had a real love for sciences, for all things natural, and eventually for medical sciences. But because I had such broad interests, I love geology, I love the ocean, I love to fly, I love stars and telescopes, and I eventually really fell in love with medicine. I was looking for something that put all of those together, and guess what? Spaceflight does that. There's nothing else I know that puts all of the greatest things, the most interesting things together into one arena like spaceflight does. It's flying, it's rockets, it's new experiments, it's the human body, it's physics, it's astronomy, it's the Earth, it's everything, and it's wonderful because of all of that. And when I did get selected as an astronaut, I found a lot of people just like me who kind of wondered where on earth could they put all of those great interests together into one place. And I think we're all very comfortable because we all kind of have that background. But the other thing I would say is that none of us thought that we would ever be selected. And so you should think about that too. If you are really interested and you are really passionate, you should follow that dream, and if you want to fly in space, you definitely can. So our friend Eleonora in Italy asked a really insightful question. During astronaut training, have you ever thought of giving up? Well, let me mention to you that now to fly on the International Space Station, aside from all the math and science and rocketry and everything else you have to learn another language and work in another language, and that's difficult. And you have to spend months of time away from home, away from your family, because a lot of our training is in other countries as well. And then, of course, when you do fly, it's even longer away from your family. And a lot of the training is hard. It's like being in school forever in some ways. You're always learning new things, so it's kind of exciting. But it's almost homework every night, and physically the training is actually quite rigorous as well. So it definitely crosses your mind sometimes. Why am I doing this? Is it really worth it? But no, I never thought of giving up. And I think most of us, by the time we get to the astronaut office in the first place, whether from the US or Russia or Italy or France, Germany, Japan, Canada, any of us, we've already spent a lifetime doing hard work and learning that not giving up is really, really important at every step of the way. So I would tell you the same thing. Whatever you're doing right now, don't give up at it, and you're going to succeed and do wonderfully. Hello, I'm NASA astronaut Michael Barrett, and if you'd like to ask a question of an astronaut, go to the Mission X website and look for the Ask the Astronaut feature, and we look forward to your questions.